What do they do here? What does Wahconah do here? I think this is their first 4th down that we've seen of the day. Let's see what they're going to do. Try to pin South Hadley deep into their own territory, or do they go for it on 4th down? What do we got? 4th and about 6. So
well, they've got a coach with a good resume. Wiggy, Gary Campbell is in his 11th year, Super Bowl champs with this team in 1998, 2003. So
well, he's been around, so he clearly knows what he needs to do. We got a timeout on the field.
Like any good coach, we saw Beverly do that several times. And they call a timeout. Wahconah calls it one there, and they'll talk about what's happened as far as the 4th down play is concerned. And let's take a look at what happened today. It started at 9 o'clock this morning. As Kahante Hickman with a carry here for Boston Cathedral, 22-20 in double overtime. How about that in the snow? That was fun. Then the second game of the day, Brady Shatner for Neshoba, leading them to a 20-6 win over Shepherd Hill. And in our third game of the afternoon, Eastern Mass Division 1A, the big one, Everett and Barnstable. Watch Jakari Washington and watch the burst of speed as Everett pulls out a 1-point victory. Look at him go into the end zone, and Everett gets revenge on Barnstable for their lone loss of the season. And the game we just saw on MyTV 38, Brendan Flaherty, he just wouldn't go down. 175 yards on 30 carries, 2 touchdowns. Beverly over Natick, 28-21. That's where we look at that. That's where we've been through 4 games. On to our 5th, South Hadley and Wahconah here at Gillette Stadium. 6:13 to go in the first half. 14-8 South Hadley, and a big 4th down play coming up here for Wahconah. And our last game coming up will be Linfield and Bishop Feion, 2 teams that like to score points. So we're looking for that. Bishop Feion with a strong tradition coming in. Linfield for the first time since the 80s in the Super Bowl. The Pioneers looking to come up with a victory. So we got a lot of fun still ahead.
Good stuff.
Yeah, thanks for joining us here at MyTV 38. We're in Gillette Stadium, home of the Kraft family, home of the New England Patriots. And the Kraft family nice enough to donate this place for the day and fulfilling a lot of dreams on these kids.
Can't say enough about the Kraft family.
Here we go, big play.
Enough about it.
4th down and call it 4. Snap to Grogan, rolls to his left. He looks and he fires, and it is caught.
Nice.
Down at the 25, down to the 20, inside the 20-yard line, complete on the play to Darrow Brown, the junior end. Does the nice job. They connect Grogan to Brown, and they're in business at the 18-yard line, 1st and 10.
And what you're going to see here, and this is unique because most of the time you want to roll your quarterback right, especially he's right-handed. They roll him left. Grogan does a great job of getting his shoulder square and being able to throw. Get your shoulder square back to the line of scrimmage, and now you'll be able to make a nice, accurate throw right on the money. Good catch by Brown.
1st and 10 for Wahconah. Inside the 20-yard line, Grogan back to pass, going to look end zone, going to go for it all, and it is just knocked away. Good defensive coverage there by South Hadley on the play, intended for Brown once again.
Good job by South Hadley's defense.
Washburn, rather, was intended for him, but yeah, good job by the South Hadley D.
Well, you know what? You're seeing the South Hadley defense making some big plays when they need to make those big plays, getting their hands on some footballs. But I got to give this kid Grogan some credit. He's throwing some nice balls. I mean, there was a ball right there when, he fitted it in there.
Well, he's, versatility coming into the game. 13 touchdown rushing, 13 touchdowns passing.
And we sure he's not related to the Grogan?
I don't know. We'll have to call Steve. Someone call Steve.
Let's see if we can get Steve on the bat phone.
All right, here we go. 2nd down and 10 on the 18-yard line. Grogan give to Wells. Bursts his way inside, just inside, though, at the 15-yard line. So a pickup of 3. It'll set up a 3rd and 7.
Good job of Ethan Wells getting north and south. I love watching football, good quality football, especially when you could see it played the right way. Guys have learned and going north and south, guys have doing the right things. No tricks, nothing fancy. You go out here and you play smart, you do all the right things. And you know what? It's very impressive, and these kids should get a lot of credit for going out there and doing these things, being disciplined and being focused. All
right, look, it took Wahconah a long time to call that play, and they actually called timeout and want to talk about it a little bit. Gary Campbell and his crew say, let's wait a minute here. We're in a good situation, 4:51 to go. Let's see if we can put some points on the board. So they're going to talk about it. With that said, we're going to talk about a pretty good show. At least we think so. For the most comprehensive look at the New England Patriots, tune into Patriots All Access at 7 o'clock on Fridays on WBZ TV4. It's the only place where head coach Bill Belichick sits down to talk about the previous week's game, Plus, watch him and Zoe break down the opponents on the balustrator. Scott Zolak, Bill Belichick. You won't want to miss it. Outside of the Boston area, check your local listings around New England for the Emmy Award-winning Patriots All Access, Friday nights at 7 over on WBZ.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Gangnam style, right?
You know how to do it?
No.
Well, it's like this here. It's a little something like that. Gotta teach you how to Gundam style a little bit. We got about 3rd and 7 here. Try to see what's going to happen here.
Well, I'll tell you, across the way from us, we have 5 guys with no shirts on.
Oh, yeah.
For the South Hadley side of things.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. It's cold out here. I don't know if I would do that.
Yeah.
My theory was once it gets below 50 degrees, you got to put on some sleeves.
All right, here we go. 3rd down and 7 situation for Wahconah on the 15-yard line. Grogan back to pass, fires left, throws, and it is caught.
Nice.
Touchdown, Wahconah. Once again, connecting with Darrow Brown. Grogan to Brown, and it make it a 14-14 contest with 4:47 left to go in the first half.
I'll tell you what. Great job of Grogan. Kind of little half roll a little bit, throws back. Brown does a tremendous job catching at his highest point. There's a little half roll, look to the right, comes back, runs a skinny post to the inside, catch it at the highest point. That's stuff that you see on Sundays.
Boy, TJ Fitzell did a good job trying to defend him.
Yeah, well, good coverage. Hey, good coverage, but when you can make an accurate throw like that, it's hard to defend.
Grogan's going to go for 2, rolls left, throws the ball, and it is caught good. 2-point conversion complete.
Hit that pylon. Hit that pylon. It's a touchdown.
Pass was complete to Joe Massimo.
I'll tell you what, though. The one thing I noticed, Rochi, you see it here again. Kind of half boot to his right, comes back, throws a nice play. Good coverage on the play, but Brown goes up, makes it at the highest point. Now you're going to see Grogan rolling left again. We've seen him roll left a couple of times. Nice, accurate throw. Has the ability to roll left and still make the nice throw.
Yeah, you know, we've seen Grogan roll left and still make a nice throw many times here in Foxborough over the years.
Yeah.
So more of the same from Lane Grogan, senior captain for the Wahconah Warriors.
Look at Brown on the day. 3 receptions, 80 yards, over 26 yards per catch.
Yeah, pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
That drive, 12 plays, 81 yards. 91 yards for it took 6 minutes and 14 seconds. Wow, that's one of our longest drives of the day. And Wahconah kicks off, bowls down to the 20-18-yard line, where it's picked up on the right side by Shippey. Shippey's going to go 35-40. He's got 1 man to beat, and he doesn't beat him. Nice job by the Wahconah Warriors.
Marco
getting the job on. Yeah,
I know Anastasio. Marco, great open field tackle. I'm telling you.
You know who he is?
I don't know who he is.
He's the kicker.
Is he the kicker?
So give it up for a kicker, Wiggy. I know you guys who played in the NFL
well, I'll tell you
generally
what,
don't like to give it up.
That's a big kicker right there. Great job, open field tackle. Great job, Marco. Nice play.
Saved the touchdown.
Yes.
1st and 10, 47-yard line for the South Hadley Tigers over the left side with the carry. Sean Rondo, your captain quarterback, takes it into Wahconah territory at about the 46-yard line, and it'll set up a 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, and now when you see the South Hadley team, they're going to come back out. We're running the football. Like we talked to the coach, you know, earlier in the week, who said, hey, if we throw it one time, something's going on. If we throw it more than once, I think when you look at South Hadley, they know what they have to do. I'm going to keep going back to this, Rochi. They have 4 guys that have rushed for over 400 yards on the year.
2nd down and 3. Pitch
pretty impressive.
Over the right side near the 40-yard line is Brian Shippey. And he'll have enough for a 1st down, so the chains move once again.
Good job by South Hadley. Good job by Shippey getting north and south, picking up that 1st down.
Jordan Fisk on the stop. Captain of the Wahconah Warriors. Came into the game with 75 tackles, 11 sacks. So you know he can rush the quarterback. 1st and 10 on the 41-yard line for South Hadley. Give over the left side is Villeneuve, and he gets down inside the 40, maybe to the 36-yard line with 3.5 minutes to go here in the first half. 16-14 Wahconah leading South Hadley with 3.5 again to go here in the first half of this Division II Western Mass Super Bowl on MyTV 38.
And Rochi, what I want you to look at here is watch the reverse pivot by the quarterback. Does it every time, and it makes those linebackers and D linemen hesitate a little bit. You see a lot of teams doing that nowadays.
This time he'll take the shotgun. Will Rondo stops. He passes the ball, and it is complete over the right side. Inside the 20, down to the 15-yard line goes Anthony Bullock, down to the 10, near the 10-yard line, maybe at the 12. Good job there. They complete a pass. They surprise the stadium, and they keep the chains moving again.
I'll tell you what, the way they pass the football, they need to throw more than once. I'll tell you, that was a great job. It was a great job. Gets the ball out quick little two-step drop. Get it? Nice job making guys miss. Who's that? Bullock on the play. Good job. Good run after the catch.
Yeah, and Rondo only threw the ball 74 times on the season.
Anastasio again on the tackle. Mako.
1st and 10. Rondo. Give over the left side. Shippy tripped up at the 10-yard line. Looked like he was going to go.
Yeah, I think he tripped over his own player.
Yeah. Get down to the 9. You don't like that. No. Down on the ground, looking a little bit hurt there, is Anthony Bullock.
I think it's
TJ Fitzell.
TJ Fitzell. Kind of got up a little slow. Looks like he's all right. That's good to see.
Yeah, very good to see.
Look at the play. Here you go right there. They bring that motion in. Quarterback's in like, it's kind of like this muddle shotgun. He's not too far. He's not the normal 6-7 yards away from the center. He's about 3 yards away.
And Fitzell collided with Villeneuve. That's like where he got hurt. Here's the keeper on the play. Rondo gets down near the 5-yard line. It will create a 3rd down situation in short. Probably about 3 yards to go, 4 yards to go here for South Hadley with 1:44 to go in the half.
And on the tackle again, Mako Anastasio. Tell you what.
If you pause, then again, I'm going to say Polo the next time you do it.
Well, I want to make sure it's right. So if he DVRs it and he goes home, I want to make sure I try to get it right.
I said that to every team I talked to when we were on the field, Wiggy. All I said, guys, I want to try to do my best to pronounce your names.
Yes.
Here we go. Pitch to the right side, carrying it Shippy, and carrying it into the end zone for a touchdown. Shippy does it again. And once again, we go back and forth in this game. South Hadley in front by 4 with $1:20 to go in the first half.
Yeah, and you're going to see South Hadley. They do a good job. It's kind of a toss to the right, but I want you to look at the blocking scheme here. You're going to see the replay here. They're going to be over here, and it's going to be a quick toss. Want to see that blocking scheme. Look at that. Nice, getting guys down on the ground, getting your foot in the ground. Way to get downhill. Good job by Shippy.
And the kick is off the goal post, and did it go through? It did.
It did go through.
Friendly bounce from Clean Living, as Russ Kent, our producer, would tell you.
Yeah, right.
And we've got a 21-16 lead for South Hadley with 1:21 to go.
Yeah, and when you look at it, the big play on the drive was this pass. Quick two-step drop, able to get it outside. Here you go, run after catch, make guys miss. Good job running after the catch. That's a key play from a team that generally doesn't throw the football. So
little yak there from Anthony Bullock.
Here's the touchdown right here. Good job by everybody blocking up front. Shippy's able to get it, put his foot in the ground.
And by the way, yak is yards after catch for those at home. I don't want to.
Yes, yak is yards after catch.
Yes, I didn't want to get anybody sick.
Or you could say rack, which is run after catch.
Thank you very much. And there's the lucky bounce off the goalpost, taken there for South Hadley by your kicker, Liam Murphy. So the lefty will take that. And 7 plays, 53 yards later, in 3 minutes and 16 seconds. Shippy with a 6-yard touchdown run. And South Hadley with a 5-point lead in this game. 5 possessions and 5 touchdowns.
And you're seeing, and you know what you're seeing from both of these teams. Great possessions, putting drives together. You're not seeing just like one play for 60, 70 yards. You're seeing a lot of plays methodically getting down the football field.
And the kick and a big run. There he goes, is Joshua Roca. Roca goes, the sophomore, out to the 43-yard line before he's finally brought down. A quick burst right there. We've seen that time and time again for both teams on the kickoffs. They've done a nice job.
It again right here. And for you to have a big play on the kickoff, you need blocking up front. They do a good job. Wahconah does a good job of blocking up front on their kickoff return. That's what you need. And to have a good running game, you need good blocking. I mean, you can't run the football without having good blocking. And I think you're seeing good blocking on both sides of the football from Wahconah and South Hadley.
1:11 and 2 timeouts on the 43-yard line for Wahconah. And taking the ball and running it up the seam goes Grogan just about to midfield, and it'll set up a 2nd down and short for the Warriors with under a minute to go. Charles Allard on the stop for South Hadley.
Completely different tempo than we've seen in the first game. You know, Hare huddling up, want to